Hey guys, Katie here. Welcome to the channel. I'm doing something really fun today. About a month ago, I worked on a song idea and I posted it to Instagram and TikTok, but I didn't share it here. And it was a 3-word challenge. So I called my husband and I was like, give me 3 random words and I'm gonna give myself a limited amount of time to basically turn it into a song. The song actually ended up kind of being pretty catchy, so I wanted to make a video about it, but there's a caveat. I'm only gonna give myself 1 hour to finish the song and get it to where it sounds somewhat like a demo. I'm gonna insert that clip that I made to give you a general idea of where the song started. I'm gonna shorten it so that you just get a gist, give you a quick preview of the song, and then we're gonna dive in, and I'm only gonna give myself a limited amount of time to finish this thing and make it sound somewhat decent. Can you give me 3 random words?
Railroad, planet, satellite.
I'm hearing like this dun, 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 da, da, dun, da, The drums are kind of like the chords are feeling a little like spooky, like satellite-y, alien-y. Da, 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 da. Taking me to another planet, wrap me up inside your spell, make me feel things I can't manage. How do you do it so well? You're like a satellite in my mind. You keep me dizzy and it's all the time. I can't hide. I'm on a railway to another life. Looks like I'm a willing victim. I'm addicted to your love. I can't breathe when I'm not with you. You became my atmosphere. If you ever leave me, baby, I'll be trapped inside my tears. So what you saw in that clip, that's all I have. I only have the bass session in Ableton, and those are the only lyrics that I've written. So now we're gonna dive in, and I'm gonna give myself literally 1 hour to finish this thing. Okay, so here we are with the song. Like I said, this is all I have recorded so far. I don't have anything extra, no extra lyrics, so we're gonna walk through these individual sounds that I've picked so far, and we're gonna keep writing the song and get it to a place where it sounds good. So here's this first guy. So that's our bass line. And then the next thing I'm gonna play here is this other line that I have on top of it. This is the bass line, but it's pitched up with a slightly different instrument. I pitched it up just so it's a little bit easier to hear on smaller speakers like your, cell phone or whatever. This is what it sounds like. So for our chords, they just form around this bass line. And I played this just with my little launch key, my MIDI by Novation. And I actually created this song using all stock Ableton Live sounds. I do have a couple of plugins that I've used for like the production aspect of stuff, but as far as the sounds, this is all in Ableton. So this is our little E piano, our little cheap sound. I kind of thought that sounded, it gave a little bit of that alien-y sound to me. I don't know why. I can't explain why that sounds like an alien, but it sounds like it to me. So this is the kick. And then we've got our snare that plays up top a little bit. And again, I don't want to spend too much time on this just because I actually need to finish this song. And the beat changes and slows down a little bit in this chorus, which sounds like this. This is my dry vocal track. I had some stuff on here which I've turned off just to show you basically where I was when I started on the song for the Instagram video. I do have a little plug in here to add some reverb because the dry vocal is tough. I'll play it without it first. Taking me to another planet, wrap me up inside your spell. I have some harmonies here that I'll play just so you can hear them. Do it so well, you're like a satellite in my mind. You keep me dizzy and it's all the time. But the vocals that are playing under the chorus are these. Like we saw in the Instagram video, this is what it sounds like, and I'll just play this last chorus into, or the pre-chorus into the chorus here. Looks like I'm a willing victim. I'm addicted to your love. I can't breathe when I'm not with you. You became my So I think to simplify the process of basically just creating this song, I'm going to simplify it by just making it verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then I'm going to add some kind of bridge. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have zero idea, but I don't have too much time. What I'm going to do is come in and copy everything here because this is my basically verse section. Okay, and I'm going to also bring in this chorus again here. And I'm just copying and pasting these to simplify it. It doesn't need to be too crazy or too hard. I do like the recordings of the vocals for the pre-chorus and the chorus with these like ahs that are spacey underneath the chorus. So I am actually going to copy and paste that. I wouldn't recommend that for like a final song, but again, this is just a demo. We're laying out our ideas and we're having fun with it. So what I'm gonna do is come in and find where those vocals were recorded, and I'm gonna paste those under the correct area in the song. Then I'm gonna write the next verse. I can't breathe when I'm not with you. So I have some reverb going on here because I'm sending it to basically like a delay return. And what do I have on here? So I do have some delay. I've got a de-esser on it. So we can mess with that a little bit later when I get to the mixing phase because I'm running out of time. This lander, this is actually like a FX voice effect. It's like a reverb kind of sound for the vocals, but I sometimes just use that if I need to do something quick like this type of project. If I'm getting a demo done or just want to like line up some things and plan some things out, I would do it differently if I was finishing the song, but it kind of fits the purpose. So I'm going to run that to this larger reverb sound here just to mess with it. I can't if you ever leave me, baby, I'll be trapped inside my tears. The song right now, as we have it laid out, is an entire verse, chorus, or verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse 2, pre-chorus 2, chorus 2. What we do not have is the lyrics for the second verse. So I'm going to write those now, and I'm running out of time. I'm copying the words over because it makes me like feel like I keep the same amount of syllables in the same rhyme scheme, and then I just write it to the side. So now that we're out in space and we're like with this person, I still think we need to hone in on the fact that like this is your person. This is like somebody who I use the words like, if you ever leave me, I'll be trapped inside my tears, which I feel like is giving Katy Perry branding. I'm not sure why. I can't breathe when I'm not with you. You became my atmosphere. If you ever leave me, baby, I'll be trapped inside your tears. Barge. Writing on camera makes me stressed because the whole time I'm like writing, like my brain is not doing anything. There's nothing that's going on up here. Keep me safe within your skies. Oh my god, I don't even have a bridge. Okay. I'm happy with this for a demo. I'm going to record these vocals and then we're going to maybe get a bridge. I don't know. I only have an hour, so let's see. Holding you in my arms at twilight, seeing stars inside your eyes. When I'm with you, it always feels right. Keep me safe within your skies. Holding you in my arms at twilight, seeing stars inside your eyes. At this point, I'm actually going to extend my time by about 30 minutes. And before you say I'm cheating, I spent like 25 to 30 minutes going through the song, which I shouldn't have done. That's why the time up here at this little 5:58, I was going to stop around 6:15, 6:20. I'm going to extend it to like 20 minutes, 6:40. So I'm going to give myself just a little bit more, just to build up the bridge because I really don't want to like redo this whole video. Okay, now that I switch back to that other mic, it's a little bit easier. So I'm going to come in and grab these guys again because this is going to be our I guess, our outro. So essentially all I'm doing is pulling all of this back up to that 57 line so that we just have a little bit of a break here. Ooh, I just had a different idea. What if we just repeat this ending a couple times? And the reason why is because I kind of don't want it to be like too crazy predictable. I can't breathe when I'm not with you. You became my atmosphere. If you ever leave me, baby, I'll be trapped inside my tears. These, duplicate it, duplicate you. Let's duplicate you. If I had the time, I would probably do a little like program some of my vocals to my keyboard, which I may have time for, and then add something cool. But I want to do something different here in the little bridge area. If you ever leave me, baby. Can you believe I haven't saved this entire time? Jump scare. Kind of thinking messing around with these a little bit. So I think what I might do is mess with this here. So if I go up the octave, so if I go like, so I actually want to go back and forth between these notes here. So let's listen to that. That sounds spacey. Sometimes you get lucky. So I'm gonna actually duplicate this guy and I'm gonna pitch these ones up again, just to have that higher pitch. So we'll move everything up an octave or two. If I change this to this Vital plugin, let's see here. I watched a video on this last night. LOL. Why not? Okay, sorry, I got a little bit caught up in that. I'm gonna use Lunacy's Cube plugin here because it has some really cool presets and I just think it's fun to mess around with sometimes. So now I'm getting like some different ideas, and this is where my brain starts, it can get a little crazy for me because I'll get really distracted with what I'm actually doing, but I kind of like this kind of sounds. So I'm gonna do a little harmony here. Inside my tears. For a demo. Okay, so I got a little bit lost in the sauce there because I got really just into what was going on. But I'm just gonna do a very quick, like, move some stuff out of the way of itself to finish out kind of a mix. So I've got 7 minutes to do that, and then we'll see how it goes. And again, if you like this kind of content, thanks so much for sticking around and watching, and I hope that you'll listen to it and maybe stream it on SoundCloud. So let me know if you do that. Okay, so we're finally at the end. I cannot believe that I was able to finish that in about an hour. Let me know what you thought. Drop a comment down below, give me a like, and maybe give me 3 words for my next idea. Who knows, maybe I'll go through the comments and make another song. If you liked what you heard, you can stream it on SoundCloud. I'm gonna post the demo link below and maybe put it up here somewhere. And definitely check it out. Follow me on SoundCloud and connect with me on some of my other channels that I've got linked below. Thanks so much for clicking on this video out of all videos that you could have clicked on. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you'll subscribe and like and be here for the next video. Thanks so much.